Welcome to this video. Today we're going to be talking about how to sketch in SolidWorks. If you would like to learn more about relations, constraining, dimensioning, you can find that video here. If you have any questions about this video or how to use SolidWorks after watching this, you can send me an email, Joko Engineeringhelp at gmail.com. Here, that's Joko Engineeringhelp at gmail.com. This is the fundamental video for how to build a part. And we can start by clicking on this white page here and choosing Part. Brings us to this screen, and it's important to note right off that you have three different planes: the front plane, top plane, and right plane. They correspond to your X, Y, and Z axes. That's how SolidWorks makes a three-dimensional part. Our first decision that we have to make is which plane to sketch on. Now, planes get to be very important when you start engineering drawings, but as for our purposes right now of just learning how to make parts, any of these is as good as the other. Now, I irrationally like the front plane the best. I shouldn't play favorites because it'll hurt the top and right plane's feelings, but that's okay. So I click on the front plane and I can push Control 8. And now I'm square on that plane. You can also choose this button to become normal to a surface or plane. Now, to start a sketch, we can do all these tools up here. I think the line is the best place to start, but you can start with this circle or a spline, which is a really weird tool, a rectangle, three-point arc, and even a polygon shape. I'll start off with a line, and the first thing that SolidWorks asks me is what plane do you want to sketch on? I can click here on the front plane, or I can click the front plane on our history tree right here. Either way, SolidWorks knows, okay, I'm going to make all these drawings on the front plane. Now, this little squarish red line guy is the origin. This is the place where the planes intersect. And this point right here is where all three planes intersect. And it's a good place to start making dimensions. If you want to learn how to dimension and constrain, you can go to my video here. So to start making a sketch, I can make a line. And I just click and I can move my mouse wherever, and the second point that I click will finish the line. And it gives me the option to make another line on my endpoint. So I can make another line, another line, and another line, another line. If I want to stop making lines, I just double click and we have some lines. Let's say I didn't want this line. Well, I can go over here to trim and I can say power trim. Power trim is my personal favorite, and to get rid of this line I can click and just drag my mouse across wherever I don't want a line, and it will get rid of it. And that's how we can start sketching. So, if I want a circle, personally I prefer this center circle. I choose a point, I'll choose the origin, and then I just move my mouse to however big my circle should be. And notice I can, if I choose my line tool, I can choose my origin out here and double click to get rid of that line. I can choose my origin here to get rid of that line. And I'm all set up to choose 3 points for my perimeter circle. So if I select perimeter circle, I can choose this point, and this point. And SolidWorks will choose any 3 points to make a circle with. And so if you just want a basic circle, you choose circle, and you can choose any point to make a circle on in 2 clicks. Or if you have a circular surface you want to match, you can choose 3 points on that and make a perimeter circle. The same idea applies to rectangles. I can choose a corner rectangle, where I just choose 2 corners and SolidWorks fills in the rest. Or I can choose a center rectangle. I say I want my center of my rectangle to be on a place like my origin, and 2 clicks have a center rectangle. Or I can choose a 3-point center rectangle, where I say I want 3 points, and yeah, just different ways of drawing the same thing. And half the time, whenever I want to make a rectangle, I usually just make like 4 lines into a rectangle. You can do that too. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, I told you can use the trim tool to delete lines, but let's say I don't want that line. Well, I can just click on it. Well, first of all, I push escape. That gets me out of the line drawing tool. If I can click on the line, push delete, it's gone. That's probably simpler than using the trim tool, but both of them work as well. But one last thing that I should mention is the center lines. So let's say I make a rectangle using 4 lines. You can use the rectangle function as well. These center lines are not physical parts of the sketch, they're just imaginary lines to highlight like the center of something. I can go from the center of this line to the center of this line. Notice that SolidWorks also adds in a little center point right there, so you can find the center of any line pretty easily. Or I can go diagonal. They are just there to help dimension and to help show where symmetry would be or anything else. Now, to talk more about dimensioning and constraining and all sorts of relations, what these green guys mean, they're going to be in my next video here. As for now, go to SolidWorks, play with some of the sketching tools to get ready for our next tutorial. If you would like some help with the trim and what that's good for, you can find that here. And if you need any other help, send an email to Joko engineeringhelp@gmail.com. Joko engineeringhelp@gmail.com here. If you're grateful for the help that I was able to give you, please click that subscribe button because that really helps me out. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next video. See you next time.